inside her home on Long Island, and now her estranged husband is behind bars. Police say he waited outside the home for the 3 children to leave, then moved in and killed his wife with what investigators call a cyanide-like substance. That suspect was just arraigned and remanded. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman live this afternoon in Mineola. She's got the details. Lindsay?
Yes, Sandra, this is a horribly disturbing story that now leaves 3 kids without their mother and their father in jail. And that man, who was just arraigned on second-degree murder charges, is accused of killing his estranged wife. And again, he is being held without bail after that arraignment in the county courthouse behind me here. And that man is 53-year-old Asif Qureshi. He was arrested yesterday. Police say he didn't provide a statement but did deny the charges. And the prosecution is even asking for charges of first-degree murder. He was born in Pakistan, according to officials, and is an unemployed software engineer and is a U.S. citizen. Now, just about an hour ago, he was walked out of the Nassau County Police Station without showing any emotion on his face, and he stayed silent. He's accused of killing his wife, 46-year-old Alina Asif, a CPA, in her home on Larch Drive in Herricks last Friday afternoon. Police say their 18-year-old daughter called for a wellness check after Alina didn't pick the kids up from school. When police arrived, she was found unconscious, not breathing, and had severe burns on her face. The medical examiner was able to determine it to be a criminal homicide quickly due to asphyxiation by an unknown chemical substance. Testing is being done now, but police preliminarily believe it's a cyanide-like compound that was used to suffocate her. Now, after a week of collecting evidence, police did narrow in on Qureshi, who had been renting a room in Belrose, Queens. They say he had a history of domestic incidents and mental and physical violence, and the two had been separated, and she recently filed for divorce, which detectives believe may have set him off.
On Thursday the 9th, a process server went to serve him divorce papers. He refused to accept those divorce papers and started showing up at her house on the 10th, subsequent dates, multiple dates that showed a pattern of stalking her. On the 17th, we have him showing up, waiting for the right opportunity, entering the house, waiting for his wife to drop off the kids at school, and then assaulting her and killing her.
Now, again, Qureshi was just arraigned, and the judge ordered him held without bail due to being a flight risk. At one point, he did turn to his attorney and whisper, saying that he would be willing to turn in his passport, but that request was denied. Meantime, the children, 18 years old, 14 years old, and 7 years old, are staying with family during this.
Prediction Ascension, love me and hate me, there's no in between. So, forgive my voice. I'm having a little sinus issues right now. When sinuses happen, I feel like somebody sit on you, a fucking elephant sit on your head. But the Pakistani, he killed his wife with a cyanide chemical. Nah, I'm just playing. Well, the video shows basically divorce papers were served. Dude has a history of domestic violence. He basically allegedly unalived his wife. Some sad shit to see when a father or mother they unalive the partner or whatever. The kids actually suffer because you have a parent that's potentially may serve time in jail, and the parent that's the victim turns around and they can't come back. So generally, you'll wind up, the kids hate that parent forever, and generally because you're the reason why they can't be a family no more. So you suffer from, the kids suffer actually in the long run with everything. You have a 13 and 14-year-old and an 18-year-old. 18-year-old just trying to find their way. They can't raise 2 other younger kids. It's impossible. That's why emotions play a big part in these relationships, because sometimes you just have to walk away altogether from that person so you could be sustained and have a level mind. Yes, it can be, you could go through a fit of outrage because you were just served with divorce papers. Any man would, right? Because now you gotta look at child support and alimony, and 9 times out of 10 in New York State, she gets to keep the house regardless. Sometimes it's not even worth marrying women because men backtrack from this because they see what men could go through. Who knows what the wife did? Who knows what the husband did? But basically, the father is going to always be at fault because he should have been a bigger man to keep his emotions in check. A woman doesn't have to keep her emotions in check at all. She can do whatever she want to do, scream, kick, punch, do whatever she needs to do to get a situation at hand under control and control you at the end. But that's just my thoughts on that. Rest in peace to the victim. Keep your head up. Pakistani. Keep your head up, software engineer. It is what it is. Shout out to the kids. Hopefully they could get through this because it's really on the kids. It ain't mental. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me out with the algorithm. You already know. It's prediction, man. I'm not under the weather. I'm sorry about the voice. It is what it is.